Hello, Jory. Right, I would like to say welcome. Okay. I would like to say welcome to Hardspace Shipbreaker. Now, this is an early access game. I had never heard of it until a couple of days ago, when a friend of mine said, I'm a mod on their boards. They're giving us codes to distribute. Would you like to have a go? So, bear that in mind. So this is, for transparency's sake, this is a gift code. But I know nothing about the game, so I'm coming to this completely cold. It's early access. Oh, thank you, Magpie. I appreciate that. So it's early access. There will be unfinished graphics. There will be unfinished assets. Things may go floopy from time to time. So this is not the finished form. But I'm excited to have a look and see what it is they're offering. You know, because it sounds interesting. So, yes, a heavily industrialized universe. And
in case you haven't noticed, someone just hosted you. Say thank you.
Thank you, Knight. So, yes, heavily industrialized universe, and shipbreaking is an incredibly dangerous job that will get a lot of people killed. That'll be me then. So, this is literally the first time I've opened it. I wanted to be as fresh to it as possible. I checked it ran, that was it. Rating citizen LF2911805. Congratulations on acceptance into the Links Pave the Way to the Galaxy program. From over 124.8 million applicants, you were chosen based on above average / exceptional physical and cognitive ability. Oh, God. Participation on this program can be lucrative and rewarding depending on the willingness to follow the vision and processes of the Links Corporation. Okay, let's just get this one out of the way. To the Brits. I don't think that they graduated from deodorant to shipbreaking. You've been assigned to Salvage Station 42, designation Morrigan. This station currently has no additional personnel, but if you're able to demonstrate the ability to build and grow a profitable operation, a number of exciting opportunities await you. Remember, employment in the Pave the Way to the Galaxy program is at the sole discretion of Links Corporation and can be revoked at any time. Acts of insubordination or malice will not be tolerated. On receipt of your electronic signature, a shuttle will be deployed immediately to your current location to deliver you to your post. Training will commence immediately on arrival. Finalise your info on the following pages to confirm employment. Account name, work tracking and employee social hub. I love all the trademarks. Profanity or anti-corporate slang jargon is not accepted. Okay. What the hell? Select Revival Package. We proudly offer our Body and Mind Revival Package, TM, to new employees. Below are the details of your selected Revival Package. Terran Health Board Advisory cloning has a 0.02% chance of DNA corruption. Unlimited clones. Each clone costs 150,000. Okay. To verify your identity, confirm the voice file you've submitted in your original application. Oh my god. It's got built-in voice ID. Voice comms. Voice commands. Well, that could be interesting. Select orientation scheme for your personal mobility unit. Studies indicate that proper orientation settings improve productivity by 40%. Let's go with standard and hope I can change. Hey, fish! Your preferences. Our food processors can serve a variety of dietary preferences. Food cost is based on current market value and may change over time. Chicken, plastic-free, vegetarian or I am not eating entomotarian. Nope, 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 nope. Let's go with plastic-free. Bit concerned that's the only one that is plastic-free. Please agree to each statement. Anyone who's applied for a job online is actually getting probably chills at this stage. Hey Chrono! I have no criminal record in the Terran or Martian zones. A record in the Jovian frontier is acceptable. I am not a member of and have never associated with a workers' union or other labour interest. Oh, I feel so safe. I've completed my annual medical exam and have been cleared of having McCullough's lung. I have no commercial or real estate interests on Luna, in the asteroid belt, or in the nation-state of Arizona. That's really specific. Also, nation-state? I will bring a positive attitude and problem-solving mindset to work every day. Keep it in my locker. I understand and accept the health risks associated with long-term exposure to a Van der Waal field. I will vote for Chancellor Chun Zhang in the Pan American Senate elections. It is, isn't it, Fish? The joint effort between Amazon and Kickstarter. Oh, I'm going to have to do the small print. Skip training my eye. This agreement is made of the 8th day of November 2329 between Lynx Corporation, Department of Salvage and Reclamation, incorporated under the laws of the Solar Industries Commission, Lynx, and myself, Citizen LF2911805, the employee. Employee hereby grants permission to Lynx the authority to collect, analyse and utilise their biometric data for uses to better the lives and well-being of them and their co-workers, as well as for any other purpose. Employees hereby grant permission to Lynx the authority to perform psychological tests on them at any time, with or without their knowledge. Employee is not entitled to compensation for participation in these tests, but may receive additional sugar cube rations. Employee hereby grants permission for Lynx the authority to garnish their wages if their actions or lack thereof result in any real or potential losses for the company and or any of its affiliates. It is, as soon as I can get to a menu, Chrono, I'm going to drop the music. But I haven't bitten through any settings menu yet. Okay. Employees hereby grant permission to Lynx the authority in perpetuity to record and own their DNA and create new entities with the DNA with no restrictions or limits. Furthermore, employee agrees to pay a nominal fee for this service in the event of their death while performing the duties of their position. Lynx may execute these entities at any time for acts of gross negligence. It is, isn't it? Employee hereby grants permission to Lynx the authority to study, manipulate, reciprocate and duplicate any and all of my grey and white matter at any time in the unfortunate event of my total and complete loss of memory. Employee hereby grants permission to Lynx the authority to transfer any and all unpaid debts owed to Lynx and or any of its affiliates to their next of kin in the event that they are terminated, disappear and or perma-perish. Lynx reserve the rights to terminate this contract at any time without notice or payment in lieu with no requirement of sufficient cause. Not the worst contract I've ever read. Okay. If this now crashes, I'm going to be so annoyed. I will restate, this is an early access game. It's a bit, isn't it? So, there may be incomplete elements. It may go pear-shaped. We will see. This literally only hit early access a couple of days ago. Yes, Fish.
Each day he steps into the yard
I love the music.
to earn his wages working hard. I pray to the stars and heaven above
The Amnesia Lounge. Oh.
To return my daddy to those he loves. There comes a time when he and death meet. What's the next cutter that takes his seat?
I love the... Oh, I'm sorry, that's the cover of every Golden Age science fiction novel ever. Isn't it? Oh, mate, I am gonna mess this up so hard. Okay. All there too, patch kits and med kits can be purchased at the supply kiosk at the centre of the salvage bay. Okie dokie. Any stage you're gonna give me this? Alexia, take care of yourself.
Welcome to Morgan Station. Before we jump in here, Cutter, it's customary to observe a moment of silence for a departing shipbreaker. You'll soon learn this type of thing doesn't happen very often up here.
Okay.
Okay. Well, my name is Will. I'll be your eyes and ears when you're in the yard. Used to be a cutter myself until there were some complications with one of my clone jobs, but never you mind about that. Let's get to work. Go ahead and open your work order, and let's get started.
Okay, options. Subs are on. I like that it defaults to showing the subs. Thank you very much. No, we'll leave the HUD on for now. Controls, we don't know. Full screen, texture quality high. Right, let's turn the cinematic down slightly, I'm inclined to say. Leave the speech up, turn the SSFX down. And the music. Okay. That's nice. I like the very functional interface. You took a cutter, it used to be a cutter till you took a whole plate to the knee. Yeah, they did. You watched most of Wellington Paranormal and now you're just the sleepy. Now, you lurk away. You lurk away, dear. It's fine. Okay. I mean, I'm thinking this is kind of cool so far. Okay.
You ever want to pay off your debt like Sullivan did? It's all about completing your work orders.
Thrust forward for 3 seconds, thrust backwards for 3 seconds. Okay, and there's a pattern emerging here. Uh-huh. Try that again. Up this way. Oh god, oh right, we are in 0G. Yeah. Get back to you in the mo, hang on. I'm trying to orientate myself. Okay, Q and E are all left and right, so if I want to keep that square there. So it is indeed C. Go for that. Ah, control this brake, right, okay. So I don't have to do that manually. That's nice. This looks like a game which fishes will really like but be really bad at. Okay. Oh, damn. Keep just letting go a little too soon. Wait for 3 seconds. Okay.
Alright. These next two maneuvers are tough for most worms to wrap their heads around because most of you have never spent time in zero-G. We call them rolls. Give them a shot.
I, however, played Elite Dangerous, and I'm seriously thinking I should use my HOTAS.
Well, this here is your trusty training vessel. On it and in it are salvageable objects to cut your teeth with. Let's give her a go, shall we?
Use the grapple to detach an antenna. Okay. Ooh. It's very, very easy to go shooting off. Okay, so how do I grapple it? Right. Uh-huh. Looked for the detach prompt on your reticle. Okay. No? Okay, fine. Am I looking like the wrong thing entirely? It's possible. Oh. I'm sorry, I'm just now having all the fun. Right, okay, let's try that again. So that's the barge. I thought they were... antennae. I think I'm probably not grappling it. I don't think they are, no. I think it's that. I think I'm actually fiddling around in the wrong place. Which would not be my first chance. That detach it? Oh, hello. Stop flying backwards! Fly forwards. So there, presumably. Ah, okay. Is that now moving? So... right. Oh, maybe. Have I just set that going in that direction? I think I have. Or not. Yeah. I think I was aiming at too big a thing. Ah! Use the brake. Use the brake, Luke. There we go. I was aiming too high. Story of my life. Oh, right, okay. No. Damn. Okay, memo. Do not let go. Ah, come on. Right, okay. There we go.
Your activity has dropped below nominal levels. Please return to work.
I think I died. Gotcha. Now I know what I'm doing. I feel slightly... I feel slightly happier.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, this here is your trusty
Let's try that again.
training vessel. On it and in it are salvageable objects to cut your teeth with.
Okay.
Let's give her a go, shall we?
Right, let's do this properly this time and aim at the right thing. I'm already on clone 2. Remember, you're never alone with a clone. Yeah. Okay. New work order available. Ah, where's it gone? Use grapple push and salvage the antenna. Right, okay. I think I was supposed to do that. I just did it at the wrong time. Oh, no. Oh, I do not want to be this close. That's more like it.
Cutter 9346-52. Your vital signs have been lost. Please reboot your monitor.
Okay, no, I'm not supposed to throw it in there. Well, where's the salvage then?
Okay. Well, this here is your trusty training vessel. On it
Okay.
and in it are salvageable objects to cut your teeth with. Let's give her a go, shall we?
Right. I think maybe I was over-optimistic. Okay. Oh! Right. Possibly. There we go.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
There we go. Right. Right, gotcha. Okay. Oh, yeah. May not be enough. There we go.
Well,
There we go. I wasn't close enough.
Cutter. Your very first piece.
It's only taken me 3
Another
lives.
billion or so of them antenna, and you will have completely wiped out your debt. I'm kidding, of course. All right, Cutter. You ready to perform a little zero-G ship surgery?
Like I have a
Let's
choice?
set up your scanner and see what we see. Now we're looking for cut points. Think of them as the chunks of glue that hold the key structural segments of the ship together.
2 boats, then salvage barge, and here comes Truffle. Okay, here comes Truffle. Toggle scanner, hover over an object to discover more details. You cannot scan or grapple one in cut mode, okay. Or cut or grapple one in scan mode.
Bingo.
Right.
Just got the go-ahead from control to unlock your cutting tool. You may now equip the Stinger head mount. I'm uploading the final work order objective required to complete your certification rank 1 training, and yep, you guessed it. Let's get them nacelles on the barge with them new tools here.
Oh.
Tool overloads can lead to the loss of preferred employee status.
Gotcha. Oh, right, okay. Space welding! And now... yeah. I'm one of the few people on the planet who's never watched Firefly, though obviously I know what it is. Yeah, that's not what I intended to do. Guys, that's so not what I intended to freaking do. Whoops. Come back! Get your ass down here. I like that gravity is a thing. Momentum, sorry, is a thing. Might be enough. It's looking promising. If I pushed it, it would have been quicker. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Am I directly underneath the... Yeah, I am. Okay. So, now I've got a slightly better idea. Of how this hangs together, so to speak. I'm rather liking this. Subnautica I really, really like. I will confess I am prone to turning off water requirements. Because, to be honest, that's about the least interesting part of the game for me.
And that's what it's all about, Cutter. The more work orders you complete, the closer you get to hitting your certification quotas. Go ahead and see where you're at on earning your first cert.
Okay. Certification. Thank you.
Earning certs gives you access to better upgrades and perks for your tools, gear, and equipment, as well as access to more valuable ships back in your hab. Speaking of which, let's move thee on over to your personal habitation unit right now, because that's what you do when you finish your shift. You didn't think Lynx made you sleep out here in the yard, did you?
Well,
Crap.
I'm not necessarily saying that they wouldn't, but obviously I would never insult the corporation. A little space person. Shadow. Oh, this really messes with your perspective. Yes. This is cool. In any such games, you tend towards construction at the expense of progress. Yeah, I know what you mean. You can turn off the water and... water, food and O2 requirements, in fact. If you want to, and you can do that individually in Subnautica, so that you can basically play it as full creative, if you want. You can even set it so nothing does you any harm, and you can literally just play it as an exploration. which I suspect would be fun for Subnautica. Less fun for Below Zero because they not finished the story yet. Yeah, just turning off water. Food and water does a hell of a lot. This makes life so much easier. Because like I said, it's not the most interesting part of the game. I have achieved the prestigious rank of Basic Certification 2. Unlocked +1 modular category upgrades. Ship Class 1 certification. Okay. And it's only cost me, or it made me, almost as much as 2 clones. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, fish, I like base building in Subnautica. We shall see. Okay, so my current debt is 999,814,000. Shit. No, million. I was right first time. Sorry about that, my brain just went, no. I think I read those as an extra couple of zeros of actual money. Okay.
Top of the morning to you, Cutter. As you know by now, this is your hat. I know it feels a bit flat right now, but I hear Lynx is looking into fixing it up real nice for you sometime in the near future. Anyway, says here you're gonna need an upgrade to complete your next certification rank. You're gonna like this one, Cutter. Let's check it out now, shall we?
Can I just say I absolutely adore this guy's voice, and I think it's wonderful. Okay. Shipbreaker's pride and joy. This model accepts a multitude of head mounts to cover any salvage situation. All Delhi brand cutting tools are made with only the finest heat-resistant materials, painstakingly assembled by skilled craftsmen at our Sea of Tranquility facility. Delhi is not responsible for injury or death caused by improper or proper use, handling, care, or storage of the tool. Do not use in the bath. Please read the enclosed tools and safety agreement for more details. Okay. Yep, I will have that.
Good. Now let's get back to the yard so you can try this sucker out.
Okay.
Okay, before we hop back in the yard, I want to show you the ship catalog. Here is where you find a selection of ships Lynx is deemed ready for salvage. As I said before, earning certifications will open up higher grade ships. But we gotta learn to walk before we run, Cutter, so let's get back to finishing your plate on that Lynx training vessel. Weaver out.
Okay. Cute. Lynx mandates each cutter salvage the maximum amount of value possible in a timely manner. Rewards and recognition may be given to top performers. Continue salvaging your existing ship. Yes.
Alright, Cutter, another shift, another credit. Today's goal is to complete your certification rank 2. And in order to do that, we're gonna have to light up that new split saw mode you just upgraded in the house.
Hello.
Go ahead and equip it now.
Just did. Rotate cutting angle.
Nice work there, Cutter. It's time to take the training wheels off and let you loose on this thing. My advice is to knock out your work order first, and then see if you can salvage every last bit of the training vessel. We call it using the whole buffalo.
Okay.
Wait not, want not, right, Cutter?
Oh, wow.
Get 'em, Tiger. We were out.
Right, okay. Where's the crate? Presumably that. I'm guessing. So. Or does that need to be cut free? That may need to be cut free, actually. Oh, hello. Oh my god. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. T for scanner. Right, let's go down. And then stop. Right, so that's what I want to be targeting. Okay. Right. Getting the gist. No, is that still attached somewhere? Yes, it's still attached to the top. Right, okay. Up and down being a relative term in space, of course. Right, so you need to cut free. What do people think so far? Apart from the fact that I am obviously completely incompetent in a zero-G environment. Okay, getting the gist of this. Alright, apparently I'm just... And I'll just have the whole thing. Okay. That's fine. Unless I have to slice it up more. Which could be. Could well be I have to slice it up more. Only on the tutorial so you don't know how the plot will work. That's fair. I do not know. Is any of that a cut point? That's a cut point for some reason. I love the effect on the cutter, which is a genuine cutting tool. I mean, do I have to slice things up that small? Oh god, am I flying out into the middle of nowhere? Yes! Right, okay. God, how did I end up here? No! Get your arse back here. Oh, I think I missed. Bye! That kind of went wrong, guys. That didn't go where I thought it was going to go. That really didn't go where I thought it was going to go at all. Right, okay, let's try that. And from here, let's try that. Okay. I've salvaged a tiny amount of nanocarbon. Tiny. Yeah, it's in my Steam fish. It's at the moment it's just kind of figuring out where and when everything is. Right, okay. So I want to sever that. Means you've got to get quite close to it. I think. Maybe I don't need to sever that. Oh, maybe I do. Okay. So has that now cut that free? Ah, right, okay. I just bounced it off the barge. I'm not convinced I got that. But I think I'm getting the hang of it. I love that this is just like the first tiny bit. Can I move you towards there? Can I, ducks? So that is free. Okay. Kind of getting how this moves. I mean, I'm not salvaging much. Careful not to shake hands with danger. Yeah, exactly. Down, 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 down. So I need to get it in the middle. And just keep it moving towards there. So hopefully... Is that enough? Is that too big? It might be too big. Don't know. So let's try. No, okay. So that's a carbon panel. So that is part of what I've got to salvage. You don't get the red squares when you go in the barge. No, that's what I'm not quite understanding. So let's come in at a slightly different angle and see if that makes a diff. I don't even know if bashing is going to help. Little bonk. Can you just bonk you slightly? I'm wondering if I should cut through anything more inside there. If that will help. Obviously not. Does this come up red anywhere? Nope. Okay. Whee! It's quite fun moving around in space. Yeah, I think the reason I can't salvage panel heavy, panel light, it's possible. Impossible to cut but becomes brittle when super chilled. Oh, it might not be salvageable. It might not be. So yeah, that may be wasting my time. Hang on, I've completely lost track of where everything is. Right, okay. I mean, I'm kind of assuming that's what I'm supposed to be salvaging. So, God, you can really easily get Okay, so I am chewing up chunks of this into small pieces, which is fair. So that's why they're called as cutters. So, let's have that. Send that down to there. Don't get why that's not letting me deposit it in the salvage barge. Oh, okay. At this rate, I'm going to make a grand total of about 10 credits on my shift. If I've got to salvage like the entire ship, then that's going to be a while. Hang on. What am I dealing with and where is it? There it is. Okay. Right. Let's go C. For stopping. For down even. So cut level 2, with the cut has to be upgraded before that can be accomplished. I am using a level 2 cutter. I just upgraded. Okay. Because that's the level 1 cutting head and that doesn't do anything. See, stuff like that, I am... Whoop, no. Okay, fine. How about you? Right, I can take you. Maybe I can only release it once I get the deposit salvage button. Nope, that's bouncing straight off. Salvage nanocarbon. How do I salvage nanocarbon? Please tell me. Please tell Drutty. I'm clearly very bad at my job. I know. I keep looking at the planet. Unless I've just got to cut that entirely free. So that's an aluminium panel. Okay. So I can pull that around, but I can't actually deposit it. So can I cut it? The answer is kind of yes. Right, okay, so can I basically unzip that whole panel? Come here, stop, 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 stop. I can slice it off into little bite-sized chunks. Which I suppose might give me a line on the inside. Something significant between orange and yellow in scan mode. Yes. So orange is structural, yellow is a cut point, and the different shades of blue show whether it's a light or heavy panel. I'm just wondering. If I can't... If I've actually got to cut the cut point inside this crate to start taking it apart. Because it could be Honkan Fui. To free the top, and then I can salvage that panel. I apologise for being completely incoherent.
Injury detected.
Oops.
Has been submitted for medical assistance.
Oopsie. I died it. Can I cut the lid off so I can get to the cut points? That's what I'm hoping for. Hey, no problem. This is a game that's completely new to everyone. And I know I put it up under the de-stressing point, but... Okay. Salvage the soft crate. Please tell Dratty what a soft crate is. Kind of assuming that. Oh, hello. Did I say early access? So I've just had a Unity crash as a result of this. Slightly annoying. I don't know, is the simple answer. No, I haven't. Oh, have you died? You're not dying. You come back. The world setting really does remind me of Satisfactory quite a lot. It's that pure capitalism. The corporation has no interest in your well-being. I'll just go back in. What were the processors for? Could that be where we toss the metal? It could be. The training's interesting, which is basically this is how your cutter works, this is how your pulley works, and that's it. That's your lot. I mean, I have to say, the idea of just buzzing around in 0G really appeals. That's nice. Okay, no. Blackbird Interactive. And those graphics, I'm sorry, they really do look like the standard paintings that you got on the front of sci-fi novels of a certain era. No, I will ask the person who gave me the code. I may or may not join the Discord. I'm on way too many Discords. So, we've got free play challenges and leaderboards. Free play is an option. Cool. Sorry, I'm just having a quick look at free play now. Yeah, Homeworld always did, didn't it? I'm now just thinking, if those are ships, how big is this yard? This must be huge. So, right, yeah, let's have a proper look at an actual ship and see what I can do in the way of salvage. So, scan it. Oh, there are cut points plenty. Let's start with the nacelles. I think. God, can I board these? Oh my god, is it? Can I salvage from the inside? Oh, wouldn't that be fun? Possibly, or get me killed. I'm not sure which. Suddenly, I'm thinking this may simply be I was trying to salvage too big a chunk. So let's start at that cut point. And see what I can get. Shake hands with danger.
Salvage destroyed. Air pressure ions damaging salvage.
What? Whoops.
Object not accepted. Please
Okay.
revisit your training.
Right, okay. So, are there any points where I can cut this open? So, no cut points there. Please revisit your training that you skipped out on because it crashed and you decided not to go back to it because you're an idiot.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Oh, hello. I think it did eventually end up down there. So, that looks like a support point to me.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Oh, no. Missed! Saw that. I did not mean to do that. Who pressurizes Rex? I mean, really, guys? Well, we now get to play Homeworld Remastered. I do own it. I do own the game. Nope, okay.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Thank you. Okay, right. Let's swap back to that, and then that can come down here. Right, with you.
Material deposited.
Okay. Right. Okay, I'm either getting somewhere or I am totally hosing this and doing it pure luck. But brute force and ignorance will see us through every time. Okay. Yes? No? Maybe? A little bit? No, doesn't like that at all. Yes.
Salvage deposit accepted.
Okay.
Credits transferred.
Right. So I think possibly I was on the right track before in the training mission. But I was doing it wrong. And it may have crashed. I don't know. So, oh, I don't know what that is. That's a reactor. I don't see any way that could possibly go wrong. Let's cut free some more stuff. and see if I can clear out the reactor a bit. Right, okay, so it has to go in at a certain speed, I think. To be accepted. Possibly if it's too fast, it won't. Or it just can't cope. Whee! Sorry. I don't know what's there, but I'm not sure I should fly through it. Oh, probably shouldn't fly through that at all, actually. Probably a bad idea. .com. Right, so that bit. Cutting tools and reactors are a fine combination. So that's not accepted. So presumably that needs to go into the furnace. Yeah, okay. Maybe. Well, that's just rude.
Deposit accepted.
There we go. Now we're getting it. Some things can be salvaged on the barge and some things have to be dismantled. Right, with you. Okay. Let's do the other nacelle. Yes. Cooking with gas. Or indeed a split cutter. I know it's pathetic, but it does sound. It just feels like such an achievement to have done anything. Okay, so that's now free. So that is scrap titanium that goes in the furnace. Okay, I think. There we go.
Raw material.
There we go, yes. Getting the hang of this. Getting the hang of it, I think. The label at the bottom does indeed. So, yeah. The nacelle goes on the barge. Right, okay, so... Is that free? Yes, that is. So the nacelle goes down there. Right, with you. Oh, you can so easily end up completely disorientated. There we go. So that will now be depositing itself. Under its own steam, I think. So I can hopefully extract that. So that needs to go into the processor. Right. So yeah, basically I just was doing it completely wrong. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I need to remember that the brake exists. Whee! The cell hasn't quite gone in yet. Right, you stop. You come over here. We're going this way. Okay? I'm going to put you into the processor, which is over there. So, walkies. You've got to know your vectors and everything. because if you shove at the wrong point, it's just going to go bouncing straight off into space. Now we understand it, you're back to wanting this game. Yes, I will at some point.
Object processed. Credits deposited.
There we go. And I am on the clock, so, you know, basically my shift is X minutes. I wonder if I can actually buy extra O2. On the hub. Or repair my suit. Okay, probably. Come here! What kind of Delta V does my gear have? I don't know. Your new favourite use for channel points is putting rainbow unicorn horns on everything. F activate terminal, okay. So, patch up your suit and helmet just like new. Which actually I might do.
Thank you for your purchase.
You. Oxygen.
Thank you for your purchase.
Repair the integrity of your tools and equipment back in the hab. Purchase a free refill of remote. Oh, right, okay.
Thank you for your purchase. Have a nice day.
So, how do I repair? My inventory is... Oh, I already had repair kits. Okay, fine. Control scheme. Up, down, left, right, tools. Oh, I've got helmet lights. Okay. I can multiple tethers. Can I? Okay. I haven't worked out how to repair shit yet, but we'll get there. Right, okay. Let's get rid of that nacelle. Ah! Stop, thank you. So right, let's get rid of that nacelle. There we go.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
So that was a 780 kilo nacelle. No wonder I was having so much trouble. Fish, you're asking how fast I can move. How fast my thrusting is. So, coming back to that reactor. Just because I'm apparently suicidal. And I think that a nuclear bomb attached to the end of a very short tether is probably my best plan. It wasn't a serious question. I don't know. I don't trust you. Sometimes you ask me things. Right. A cutter.
Salvage destroyed. Don't do that.
Okay, there's a water bottle there. Salvage destroyed. Don't do that. So that goes in the furnace, so we can at least clear that out. I'm not quite sure when I have... Shoot, she scores.
Deposit accepted.
Thank you. Trouble is, I keep rehearing the whole, you know, salvage destroyed. Don't do that. As like Imogen. It's just, that's how my brain is interpreting it at the moment. furnace. We can actually do that from quite a way away.
Materials deposited.
So what do you reckon, guys? Does this strike anyone else as just potentially immense fun? Play whip the chain with the bomb, it'll be fun. Yeah, I'm trying to get to the bomb. Now, a lot of the salvage, of course, just vipped off in different directions. They want you to cut the valuable pieces whole, but if you cut them up too much, they have to go into the furnace because you've reduced their value too much. It's possible. I'm also not sure whether it's different materials. Because it's telling me where to cut. Now that may have cut that free. Oh, okay, fine. We're in the nearly but not quite category. So let's see what happens. Can I just slice off that whole nose cone?
Salvage is destroyed. Don't do that.
The answer's probably yes, and I shouldn't be doing that. It's going to kill me in a minute. Destroyed panel nanocarbon. Right, okay. Yes, you can earn more cutting loose valuable pieces. Indeedy. Hello, what are you? Oh, hello, that went well. So let's have a look at my scanner. Right. Okay. Thrust down, then it went up. Let's have a punt at the reactor, if I can. Seriously shaking hands with danger. No, that's not free. Okay. Right. Okay, so the reactor I think is now free. Might do better to come at it from the other side. And make the final cut there. Okay, mate, you are just in my way, dude. Tell you what, I'll get rid of you into the furnace. Kinda. Ricochet!
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Thank you. Do they want the panels to come off in well-defined square flat pieces? I think probably yes. Right. I'm still trying to cut the reactor free. If I line up there, that hopefully will have just pulled the whole reactor free, she says optimistically. Come on. So that goes into the furnace. Why am I inside the ship? I don't want to be inside the ship. Stop me being inside the ship, please.
Deposit accepted.
Oh right, that's the underside of the reactor. Okay, so if I cut away this roof panel entirely. It is. I'm glad I put this on free play. I am glad I put this on free play. Because I was getting slightly baffled by the training mission. And this actually made a bit more sense. Which is something that's probably worth paying attention to. Just cut something. Oopsie. Really don't want to cut the reactor in half, I have to say. That's on my to-do list. Right. Okay, so that's now a free floating piece. Is that? No, that's not free floating. Because that's still sealed there. So that's a cut point. So now...
Please avoid damaging valuables.
Oh! Give it up. I'll just get that out of the way. For God's sake. So petty. All hell the board. Right, let's get that bit shifted out. That's a furnace job. This is the most relaxing thing you could watch while you're messing with music stuff. How many ways are there to die in this game? I would imagine quite a lot. I mean, explosion, suit decompression. I gather the reactors can blow up. Well, I'm being kind of cautious. A pack of cigarettes or something. You can die from oxygen deprivation. Hence all the clones. You now want to give the crew of the Nuzzlers a nice relaxing salvage job. Oh my god, fish. What did we ever do to you? Actually, don't answer that. Apart from leave one of your NPCs to die a horrible fate. To be fair though, he blew up quite quickly, I would imagine. See, I want to free that triangular bit. Without getting whinged at. Okay, how is that still attached? Oh, the reactor's damaged. Right, okay. No wonder it was arguing with me. So, I don't think that is still attached, you know. So, can I now move that? Yes! Kinda. Oh, well, Frell. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's very not good. In fact, if you'll bear with me, that's really terrible. Oh, no. Oh, guys. That's not a noise nuclear reactors should ever want to make. We may have to give up on the reactor, guys. It may be about to blow up. I may have screwed the pooch slightly on that. Oh no.
Explosive activity. Monitoring.
Oops. I did not say that, fish. At night even. I was king tempted. Oh. Well, I got the reactor out, but I then lost control of it completely and it went all over the place. Comparatively small oopsie, and I now don't need the headlight because I glow in the dark. try finishing cutting this nose cone off. Just because I want to now. Having destroyed everything. Okay, so it wants that as kind of one panel. So can I get that as a panel? Is that now free? Is that all I needed to do? Because that would be quite cool. No, okay. So that is clearly still attached somewhere. Like all the way around the front. Okay, fine. So let's cut the underside off and see if I get a better price. Ah! I keep hitting the space instead of control to stop. Which of course doesn't stop me.
Salvage is destroyed. Don't do that.
I haven't destroyed anything. Oh, destroyed nanocarbon. Okay. Fine. There's obviously something inside it. Okay. So I haven't sliced along that side. So if I just roll... Maybe about to blow up when it's meltdown imminent to display them up. I don't know why you would want to not have the hub. Is that now free? Nope. Okay. Oh, that's... I haven't cut there. Okay. Rotate that way, I think. Okay, well that wasn't the bit I was after, but I'll take it. To be honest. And that wants to go into the processor. I need to detether you. Oh. I've now figured out how to put multiple tethers on. Okay, fine.
Object accepted for processing.
Okay.
Credits deposited.
So that whole front end now can come off. That should be a decent chunk of change. Oh, you can chain things together. Oh, that's funky. Now the question is, how do I cancel other tethers? Okay, so you can actually directly chain things together. Oh, that's funky. Huh. We like that.
Valuable object processed.
Whoa! Oof, that hurt. Okay. Huh. That is. Well, the interesting demonstration is spatial knowledge, spatial logic is that I don't have any. I'm very bad at it. But I think I'm getting the hang of it. It might be easier actually on the joystick. Right. So I've got half hour. So, what are you? You want to go into the furnace. That's easy enough.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
So yeah, some things need the processor, some things need the barge, some things need the furnace. And if you cut things up too small, you can bugger up the value. Makes sense? That may or may not go in. Iffy. Oh, I got lucky actually.
Valuable object processed.
I did, I got lucky. So that goes on the barge. It goes in the general vicinity of the barge anyway. I got this job in the solitude of space because basically I think the menu screen is designed to annoy you into submission. Ouch. But yes, practical answer is I got a key.
Salvage secured.
Now that worked. That worked. That's better. But yeah, basically everything is industrialized, mass unemployment, and therefore the only way to earn any money is to take on fantastically dangerous work up here. And by the way, hello Meki. I apologise, I didn't say hello when you turned up. Oh, hello, what are you? Data drive. Oh, okay. That I can actually collect. Okay. Funky. Oh no, no, that went wrong. Oh, did it? Did I get lucky? Is that going anywhere near it? Yes, just close enough.
Deposit accepted.
Thank you. Yeah. There you go. People don't want to hear it, and I know the music doesn't help, but there is other sci-fi, you know. I'm getting more Cowboy Bebop, to be honest, from this. As I said, I'm not a Firefly fan because I've never seen it. I've seen the movie and it was okay. Now, can I just cut that whole shebang off? Because that would be useful. Is that now pull awayable? No, okay. Let's have a look for the cut points. Okay. Basically, if I just sever that plate, I should be able to hoik out the entire lot. Yeah? What, aside from the obvious? Did seem to be slightly clearing house on the getting rid of characters stake. Little Elijah is always good value though. That's what I was trying to do. So that's furnace, okay. And by coincidence... Up a bit. Thank you. That's a honking great chunk of salvage.
Material deposited.
Yeah, that was 266 kilos of titanium. Okay, I can live with that. Oh, I'm so enjoying this. Honest to God, I am. I wasn't too sure on the training. And I don't know if I'm ever going to be any good at it. But I am enjoying it now.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
A few things had to be rewritten in order to fit the entire series plot into a single movie. Is that what it was, Fish? And of course, it got the curse of Fox because they just did not show it in any kind of order. Same thing as they did with Almost Human, which again I am still angry about actually. We don't have enough cyberpunk TV, and that was a good one. It's a furnace. Oh no. Maybe yes-ish. Kinda. That's close enough. Yeah, I really miss Almost Human. Especially since with 2077 coming out this year. It, of course, it would be ideally placed. It's always fun when you still have to use the wikis to sort out the correct play order.
Salvage destroyed. Please avoid damaging valuables.
Fine. I'm just so petty. That, however, needs cutting. I'll do. Quite cavalier about bouncing shit off stuff. It's dismantling this. I love this. It's just, it is dismantling shit, the game. It's great fun.
Material processed. Credits deposited.
Yes, Peacekeeper Wars is the two series it was intended to be. Would have been fantastic. I mean, the director's cut. It's on, I think it's on Rakuten home video. That's where I got it because I bought it initially on Blinkbox. Then Blinkbox went under and it moved to Ultraviolet. And then it moved from Ultraviolet to Rakuten. Oh, there was at least one stage in between. I do miss Blinkbox though. Right, has that freed it? Maybe? No, okay. So let's see about cutting that panel free in the middle there. Which might get me somewhere. Yeah, the thing with Almost Human, Molia, is, I'm not kidding, the playlist that comes up in the digital video is not the order you should watch them in, past the pilot. Not at all. Carl Urban is amazing in it. To be honest, you can tell he wanted to play Dredd. And by the way, if I have my say, there will be a Dread sequel in some way, shape or form. Please, 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 I hope Rebellion's Mega City 1 series actually comes to fruition. Because he kept inserting little odds and sods into Almost Human from Judge Dredd. So there were references to the cubes. When he arrested people, they went to the cubes. Which of course in Dredd is the isocubes. And there was no need for it in the series. But yes, there is a proper running list. I will dig it out actually.
Valuable object. Credits awarded.
I may well have it saved somewhere. But yeah, Fish is right. They bunched all the plot arcs together rather than showing them as they came up. Which was a bit peculiar. And it meant that you had some really wildly inconsistent character development. The lead starts very angry, I think is a polite way of putting it. And mellows over the course of the series. So by grouping the story arcs together, story arc episodes together, you had him going from incredibly angry and stroppy and getting annoyed at everybody to quite joking and happy-ish, to all of a sudden attending anger management classes and being upset again. And it was just, well... Yay!
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
So that was a 284 salvage. I like that there are other ships moving around me, and the stations are clearly Homeworld stations. Right, where's the rest of it? There we are. Yeah, I have no idea who was responsible, but basically they decided they were going to kill the series. And it still got viewers. Even the way it was done, it still got viewers. It must have been intensely annoying. Okay. Oh wow, okay. So that's a barge. Thank you. Right, so it's split it off, I think. So that needs to go into the processor. So the barge can process some stuff. Right, with you. Okay.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
They did indeed jumble the order for Babylon 5. It was, in fact, the UK market that saved it. Because in the US showing, it was shown completely out of order, Series 1. Made no sense at all. However, in the UK market, Channel 4 took a punt on it. And yeah, Channel 4 basically saved B5 to a certain extent. Okay, I need to get hold of this. That's enough. Yeah. Hence, as Fish says, if you listen in all the other series, anything important comes in on Channel 4. I used to belt home from college. Well, not home, back to my digs from college. Because I had a class that finished about 20 minutes before B5 started. And it was, do you want to go for a coffee? No. You going to stay late and work on it? No. Babylon 5. Right, let's try and cut that free. Okay, that was a mixed results. That bit goes in the furnace. That's quite a chunky old lad, isn't it? That one. That bit goes in the furnace.
Valuable component incinerated.
Oh shit.
Don't do that.
Okay, so yeah. Breaking things out is worth doing. Still maintain that the first time that episode aired, the matter of Minbari not born in Minbari could be heard from space. Abso-fucking-lutely. We are not the only people to maintain that. Because it was so well paced. I think every single viewer got it at exactly the same time.
Material deposited.
I also find it interesting. It's fun following JMS on Twitter because when he's in the mood, he does answer quite a lot of B5 questions. He does get understandably peeved at people asking the same ones. Okay. Thanks. So you'll get things like in The Gathering, the pilot. Myra Furlan's character has quite a lot of voice work because it's supposed to be very androgynous. It's supposed to be a very androgynous character, and they didn't go with it. And it was partly because she felt that she just couldn't act through the voice modulation. It really wasn't showing her voice. It was the distortion was too much. It impacted her performance. Yes? No? Maybe? Okay, fine. Right, so I do need to cut that off. Yes. But it really did hit. It was one of those series that had everything. Is that not free? Why is that not free? Okay, fine. There we go.
Deposit accepted. Fish, do you remember the speech? Only one man has ever stood against the class of ship. So it's really hard multitasking when you're trying to dismantle a spaceship, I will say. He is behind me. You are in front of me. If you value your life, be somewhere else. Credits deposited.
Yeah. And also does feature one of my all-time favourite science fiction characters, which is Marcus. Marcus Cole was brilliant. And I'm not saying that purely because I fancied him. But, to be fair, I did. But was still one of the best characters in sci-fi. It was so normal.
Salvage destroyed. Please refrain from damaging salvage.
Oh, that was so petty. I'm trying to cut the frame off. Everyone fancied Marcus. Yep, I can well believe it. I can very well believe it. Made me laugh is one of the sci-fi magazines at the time was actual physical paper magazines, I know. Oh right. That wasn't what I was going for, but never mind. Was saying that one of the reasons it was so successful was the romance. Yeah, why it was so trending so well with women. And traditionally not a big sci-fi audience. As far as they knew, as far as the various people who analysed demographics knew, and largely ignored reality on, as far as I can tell. But never mind. Why it was polling so well with women. And it was, oh, it must be the relationship, you know, it's all the romance and stuff, and everyone was just going, not so much. It's Marcus. I mean, obviously the relationship was stunningly done as well, but processor. Okay. I may have just missed. No, okay. Yeah, Marcus turned up in Series 2. Oh, God, yes. What I love is there was no improv. If any of the actors wanted to change so much as a word, it had to go through JMS. It had to go through the showrunner and scriptwriter. Meki, Marcus was the British ranger in a cloak. Very big on staff fighting. Very, very British. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. Oh, no, 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 no. Hands up, who was one key too far across on the keyboard. Wonder why I was going around in circles. The British hottie. Oh, yeah.
Salvage is destroyed. Don't do that.
Not destroyed. God. It's going in the furnace, it's fine. Go in a furnace, or go in one of the furnaces. One of the many furnaces I have to. What choice of two? I still can't get it in. Okay. God, there's so many little odds and sods floating around. Oh, I need to get some bigger chunks done. I can't decide if this is relaxing for you guys or I'm boring the arse off you. It's quite relaxing for me. You remember a lot of nights spent in your mate's college room in 1988, 99, watching your way through the series, eating cheap curry. Yeah. There are very few TV shows that have legitimately brought me to tears, and B5 did. A couple of times. Also, there are very few things that genuinely make me angry, and again, it did. Yep. Also,
It's GNN, wasn't it? Yeah, it's because he was a soulless person, Fish. No, I can totally understand it. That did as well. But yes, when GNM went back on the air, there was a lot about the political manipulation of the media. That went very heavy. So the whole news service at one point was basically just the political wing of the government. It was just the media wing of the government. It was pure propaganda.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
And when it went back on the air properly, with the same newscaster from who had been there previously before government troops stormed the building, it was this huge thing. And that legitimately caught me. That really surprised me. That? Oh, I'm not going to sliver, that's silly. However, that's rather better. Yeah.
Material deposited.
There were cheers. There were indeed cheers. It was all emotion all the time. Also, I'd just like to say, Zathras. You're imagining the Space Horse as Joe Spooky from Animals West of Loathing Stream, only in a horse space suit. Yes! You wrote so much B5 fanfic back in the day, thank goodness you didn't know any place to post it online back then. Ha! I make no comments whatsoever. I definitely am not making any comments about what might have lurked in notebooks when I was a kid. Or, not a kid, teenager. Fortunately, physical notebooks and Amiga files that will never now see the light of day. Yeah. The cycle was fascinating. It really was. You can talk about your hissable villains.
Deposit accepted.
Yes, the episode that was done entirely from the POV of the cycle was interesting. I just want to cut that free. Is that just me? Did I miss? I think I missed. Oopsie. That's slightly better. Ish. Vesta was a masterstroke of both writing and acting. Yes. It would have been so easy for him to come off as just cartoonish. And it really didn't. Go in? Should do, yes.
Accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
So what did I just cut through? Oh, hello. What are you? And are you loose yet? Yes. hatchway. Looking at the Vorlon, you can hear your mum mention, why do they wear toilet seats around their necks? But that's as far as the memory goes. Yeah. Yeah. I really like that you can move around inside the ships. It's also beautifully modelled. And this is one of the smaller ships. So I can cut 3 chunks of the superstructure. Actually, let's cut that side panel off. And see if I can get the entirety of that side panel free. Because that would be cool. That's processor, that's processor. Ooh, missed. Very, very missed. Was it the Drazi Sunhawk that was a squash liberator? Yes. Drazi Sunhawk bore a startling resemblance to the fighters that the guys who created the Liberator sent after it. Let's try that again. That's the ticket. No, it only does if you hold it too long, and I'm doing it in short bursts. Because I'm scared. Okay, haven't cut that through yet, never mind. Thought I had, obviously haven't. That might have done it. That might have done it. Or not. Okay, fine. Is that another reactor? Is there another reactor I can blow up? Ooh. It has more sense than Mike spent 4 hours letting his laser gauge nearly max out repeatedly. Oh, he did. No Man's Sky actually looks a lot of fun now. No. Why no? What are you still hooked up on? Okay, fine. I'll go in and I'll cut it free from the inside. That's fine. What are you? Oh, okay. Right, let's cut that bit free because that's getting in my way, if nothing else. Oh, hello. No, 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 no. Flee you will not. Oh, God. Oh, maybe flee you will. when there are furnaces in the offing, let's not go bouncing around like a lunatic. Better.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
You need someone to play a Cyrus with you at some point, and now want to get back to EGS. Now we have a Galaxy to play in. Yes, I can see that. I think when I was watching No Man's Sky, what I was thinking was, I really want to play EGS. You know, this looks pretty good, but I do already have something to fill this slot. ED fills the actual space exploration. And Imperion has me covered. For the construction. Oh, right. That is not what I wanted, but I will take it. Fine. Let's see. Come back here. I can see what I'm doing slightly better. I love the surface damage. It's great. Did I pull anything loose? Nope. Right. There's a cut point there. I'm not convinced how I get to it. That might do it though. Different playstyles, getting used to how low Mike lets his health get. It took something. Yeah, he does. He's a bit of a fish in that regard. What? Which is the worst rated game? EGS. Oh, Cyrus. Okay. Which I don't think is one I own. Okay, so I don't know what that is, but it needs a processor. Oh, God. Needs a processor, not anything else. Not the furnace. Okay. Yeah, I get whinged at for destroying property again, aren't I? Okay, let's head in. Appear to be cutting things into specifically suit destroying spikes. Ah, right. It's kind of freed that. But I can't get it out. Okay. Fortunately, there's a cutter for that. Far too close to the furnace. Not liking that one whatsoever. No way. Right, that's the other slice I wanted to get in. Oops. Okay, close enough.
Drut nearly did. Drut was distinctly getting pulled towards that in a way that Druts did not like one little bit. Druts were not happy about that.
Deposit accepted.
Hello, what are you? A repair kit. Thank you. There was a golf ball there. What's going on? Oh, it's a light. Oh, okay. That is so cool. Okay, so titanium panels go in the processor. Ah, no. Rotated, and I need to rotate, not go forwards. Okay, I'm going to have to do more of the outer hull, I think. You come to the realisation you may not be able to run Spark tomorrow after all your fit. Well, that's a shame. Is that a just tomorrow because busy? Or is that a at all at all? Discover the mechanics problem while making the character sheets. Ouch! What I was wondering actually is, would it help if with sort of group input help a bit? You need a bit longer to work on the core rules. Okay. Okay. Do you reckon that 3 weeks will cut it, or would you rather duck out for a while? Which is, I'm sorry if that sounds like I'm pressuring. I apologise.
Deposited.
Whee! It's a dice economy problem. It should be solvable in the time, but you'll know for sure within a week. Okay, that's fair. That is fair. It's a great shame that my playtest cannot be on stream for obvious reasons. Otherwise, I would suggest that I do my Witcher playtest tomorrow. Since I would very much like not to get fired.
Salvage destroyed. Please revisit your training.
It's not destroyed, it's just less of it than you wanted. It's fine. And hopefully it will now let me get at the side, including whatever the heck that is. What is that? Just scrap titanium? Oh, okay. You've been tinkering this evening and it's not quite working out.
Credits deposited.
Well, I'm reasonably sure that
if you need sounding boards, there's probably 1 or 2 people on the Discord who can probably help. With the last couple of weeks being more hectic than expected, our queue-wise it's cutting to work now. That's totally understandable. Nope, it's that one. I'm trying to decide, by the way, if I've managed to get away with the they-them using, or implied they-them using NPC in my scenario. Because unfortunately, it's not in a read aloud section. But I just decided when I was writing them up that it just worked. It's one of those things. So it'll be interesting to see if any of the playtesters pick up on it.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
CDPR are actually really, really good in that regard. I mean, given the state of play nationally over there, they've done stuff like pitching up at Pride events and doing things like the public profile changes with the rainbow. So they, yeah, in context, they're actually pretty good. But yes, it's not something I was trying to sneak under the wire or anything. It was just everybody else pretty much is defined, and that one I just decided was they them. Ah, cut points, right, okay. Oops, missed. Oopsie. There we go. Oh, no, where'd it go? Come back! Where are you? Yeah, I mean it's tricky, there's a limited number of NPCs
Credits awarded.
to work with. And because of the nature of the established lore and the novels that I'm working with, there's a limit to what I can do in that regard. Now, yes, stuff's got to get past the playtesters, and then it's got to get past CDPR. Which I am simultaneously really happy about, really looking forward to, and absolutely terrified. That was iffy. Okay, fine. I can go in the furnace and at least get it out of my way.
Deposit accepted.
Thank you. Doing a number on this ship. I mean, I know there's a lot of scraps lying around, but I'm actually having a bit of a ball. just dismantling it. I have to say the whole professional thing has been an interesting experience. The whole approval process at every stage has been an experience. As opposed to simply writing like an article and done. The bounce back and forth and collaborative approach has been new.
Material deposited.
Welcome back, Jory. You second what Moliere said. Yeah. Absolutely, Chrono. Do not feel pressure. We'll sort something for tomorrow. If only online board games or something.
Salvage destroyed. Please
Oops.
avoid damaging valuables.
Yeah, but I freed that whole panel. Don't say salvage destroyed. Okay, it's not actually as much of a panel as I thought it was. Oopsie. Alright, salvage was destroyed. I'm sorry. Oh, hello, that's all over the friggin' place.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
That might be close enough now. Yeah, that's getting pulled in. That's fine. That's furnace. Just trying to mop up slightly. Okay. What's that? The tiny little slivers are still like 30 kilos. Okay. No, I was figuring that your afternoon was going to be booked out looking after that. Is that 2 till 5, am I thinking? Right, is that? That's furnace. Okay, right, fine. If that's furnace, 3 till 5. I said 2 till 5. Okay. And yes, Joy, indeed. I sincerely hope the nap helped. This is actually really relaxing. I mean, obviously capitalism is, you know, going to kill me eventually. And I went through how many clones in the training? But as a game, this is actually really, really relaxing me. It's just what I needed.
Destroyed. Please refrain from damaging salvage.
Oh, look at that. Yes? Yes? No, okay. Fine, I'll come at it from the inside then. Let's cut that corner off because that's been driving me up the bloody wall for a while. Cut through that superstructure. Yeah! Now, did that not already cut that through? Why are you not free out? Oh, whoops, wrong thing. Right, that's something I want to cut free. So, what do people reckon? It's a hard space. As opposed to a well hard space. Like the game is so calm and saves the emotion for the plot implications, beats the heck out of games that are stressful to play but have low stakes plots. Yeah.
Material deposited.
Yeah, as I said, it's early access at the moment. Literally was released on the 16th, so it is all new and shiny. Hence, they're saying there's still a lot to be done on it. You just got your two charts interaction. Yeah? They have definitely put a lot of effort into this, into the look of the game overall. I'm very happy with it actually. So is that all furnace? Because if that is, I'm just going to cut the end off. There we go. Or at least partly there we go. There we kind of go. There we go.
Raw material processed.
But can I get any more off that side bit? The answer's probably yes, actually. Now I can see slightly more of where I'm going. It is actually quite soothing, yeah. I mean, God help me if I have to do this at speed. Okay. I have a headlamp. It doesn't do a lot. Okay. Cut it free? If not, why? This is one that I might get voice attack set up with. Being able to get it to call a stop when I need to would be quite useful. Okay, that's not actually the bit I wanted to salvage, but okay. I will take it. Because every little. If you told me that this... Oi! That this would have a kind of cowboy guitar soundtrack that does indeed make me think about shaking hands with danger. And it would work really well, I might have given you a funny look. In the name of love. Yeah. The thing is, I believe you guys would do that to me. I can just see it.
Aha, big old chunk. There we go. That's a big old thing. There we go, that's better. Oh, that's opened up that whole side, and now I can actually see what the hell I'm doing. That's nice. You have access to my PC if I know when she's going to be out. Fishy! VA will pick from random options. It will. That's what threw me about the robocalls I was getting today, by the way. Because they came through in 3 different robo voices. But one was Ivona Brian, and one was Ivona Emma, and one was Ivona Amy. All of which were informing me that either I had been in an accident, or that I was the emergency contact named for somebody who'd been in an accident abroad. Which is a new one on me. But yes, it was very disconcerting hearing both Lazarus and Techie trying to defraud me. Okay, where are we going to go next? That bit, I think. And besides fish, the other option is, of course, for stop is collaborate and listen. But most of the people are going to be too young to recognise that, or at least have too good tasting music. Good lord! Oh, hello. That went well. You recently moved on to a tiny sailboat, and one of your first goals was to make some cooked meal in here using only ingredients from local farmers markets. So you used the 50-year-old alcohol stove to saute up some shiitake mushrooms you grew on the sailboat using a growth substrate kit, and then put them on fugosa bread with fresh habanero, mozzarella and Greek yogurt in place of mayo, all from the markets. Nice! Very nice. Making me hungry. Thank you for that. I had a slight, oh, is it? Moment. Oh, whoops, that's going in the wrong direction. Don't want that. No, come here. It's probably something everybody else already knew, which was the core of fajita seasoning. Which, since I have discovered it and that I have the raw materials, I have just been putting on everything because I'm that sad. But yeah, that does sound wonderful. I'm going to get whinged at for destroying the salvage in a sec. I just want to free up some stuff. So, how does this tethering lark work?
Right, not like that is the answer. Oh no. Right, where'd the other bit go? Okay, you escaped me. Okay, good night, fish, and have a better day at work, I hope. While you're in bed, by the way, feel free to cruise the dice shop online, and or do it tomorrow on your break or whatever. And I've got an order waiting to go in. If something's suggested for a hint replacement stream tomorrow, you suggest that Drup finally does a first look at Aliens since you've been waiting long enough to see it. I thought I'd already done one. Or did I only do it at you? Yeah, please. Because then I can put it in and then we can square it up afterwards. No, I went through it with you. I didn't do it in public, as 'twere. Oh, is that processor? Oh, hello. And that's also processor. Okay, fine. Let me get... Can I pull you out? I can. Oh, that did not go where I wanted it to. Oh, come on! 2 rim shots, come on! Better.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Thank you. I wonder what the warning signs say. I wonder if I can read the warning signs. No, I can't. Okay, this is not Elite Dangerous. But I think I've just found the cockpit. And yes, definitely good night, fish. Ooh, missed that. Oh no, that went very, very wrong. Yes, it was, I believe.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
And that's furnace, I think. Yes. Okay, yeah, that'll do. So I have all but cut the whole of the cockpit free.
Salvage destroyed.
Oh,
Don't do that.
get over yourself. All health board. I tell you what, if there's any modding for this, I so want the Stellar Thermal mod for this game. I just think it would work so well. Oh, hello. This, children, is what happens when you get completely turned around and head in the wrong direction. Space needs refurbishing, let's call Kataka. Yes, thank you for that. Okay, now you really are going. Okay, good night, fish. time is it? I've absolutely no idea. God, 11 o'clock. Okay. Let's just do a few more blocks. Oh, hello, that went wrong. That very wrong went. I love that they have completely modelled the entirety of these ships. $22.51. Thanks, Knight. God, I've got this terrible urge just suddenly to order a Chinese. I have no idea why. I wonder how late places are open around here. Oh, that went wrong. It is. This is gorgeous, basically. Oh, okay. Wasn't the bit I wanted to cut free, but frankly, I will take it. Done such a nice job.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
123 kilos of titanium. Thank you very much. Oh, hello. What are you? Are you an engine? Could you be an engine? Could you be something I can cut? Could be. No idea what you're supporting, but you are. Whatever they do to it, I hope they keep the music. I really do, because I like it. It's laid back. It's just nice. It's a change. Sci-fi games tend to get a bit obsessed with hard rock soundtracks. Come on, I must have freed you at some point. Nope, apparently not. Right, okay, where are we still attached? Oh, up there. Right, fine. Yeah, the physics is done extremely well. I almost wish it wasn't, because I'm just getting turned around quite a lot. But that's me. That is a me problem. Whoa, hello. Get in the hole. Thank you.
Material deposited.
That went wrong. That was not going in. Oh my god, look at it. It's just falling apart now. It's fine by me, so that's for the processor. I thought there was another processor block somewhere. Is that now free? Nope. Okay. However, is that the cockpit that I can now see into? Because that was glass, or local equivalent there too. Oh my god, yes I can. Huh. That went wrong. That's slightly better.
Wasn't what I wanted to free. I'm freeing all the bits I don't want to free. Well, that I'm not specifically aiming to free.
Valuable object processed.
Oh.
Credits deposited.
That looks like another drive, maybe. Fine, that's furnace. Slightly worried I'm getting used to recognising the different materials now.
Deposit accepted.
Yeah. There's the cockpit. Oh, I didn't cut through there properly. Right, okay. Has that done it? Might have done it. Yes! I can have a proper look inside the cockpit now. Whee! Yeah, it went wrong.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
So if I can get that out intact, that goes to the barge. All these consoles and things. Computer terminals and stuff, that goes to the barge. Wonder if I can cut out that whole floor panel. Now that I can see what it's pointing at. It's possible you let your refrigerated bread dough warm up too much. It's now trying to take over your kitchen. I had some spontaneous baking occur this afternoon. I realised that my sourdough starter was actually bucking for world domination. So I thought I'd better use some of it. Ooh. No, that's what happens when things go wrong. Better. Slightly. Are you free? Are you hell? Right, okay, fine. Fine, let's cut everything free individually. Which at least I can do. Oh, hello. Why did you fall off? I'm not arguing, but... because that actually makes my life quite a bit easier. Is that a cut point?
Material deposited.
Yes, that's a cut point. Okay. So let's see if I can free this computer terminal. answer is ish. Damn. Oh no, not damn. May have done it right. Okay. Oh dear. Oh, come on. That's a barge. On the barge. Oh, that's a barge. Fine. What's the ship? It may have been a panel I cut for you, not the actual computer. They may have made a boo-boo. You can't keep sourdough starter alive for more than a month or two. Too much responsibility. I know what you mean. It does end up costing you in flour as well. I've been experimenting because I've got things like spelt and coconut flour floating around in my kitchen. So I'm seeing if they'll work as well. The answer at the moment is kind of seems to. Okay, that's going in. That's fine.
Deposit accepted.
Thank you. Oh, that was a 90 kilo lump of titanium. That was a nice piece of thing. I really want to take the roof off, a bit like the borrowers. Fine.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
And Molia, I never actually had a go. It's one of the quarantine things, I guess. I never actually had a go at sourdough before the horror times. But I'm quite enjoying doing it now. It's one of those, people kept telling me it was really easy, and I didn't believe them. I assumed that there was some arcane art to it. Oh, you're still attached there. Right, okay. Right, so that's cleaned off that bit, so hopefully I should be able to see what I'm doing.
Deposit accepted.
Oh. So that's a computer that needs to go on the barge. I'm guessing the chair does as well.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Thank you. Oh, the chair's cute. So that's another computer terminal. Not actually what I was going for, but okay. Fine.
Material deposited.
Okay. Good night, Chrono. Thanks for swinging by. It's lovely to see you. It's actually been really nice, just generally. Very, very chill game. Weirdly. Nope. Yes, no, maybe. Right, so that's a furnace piece.
Raw material process. Credits
I do like that when I'm ripping stuff out, it's short-circuiting stuff. Great, I've got poem music going again. Is that way? Oh, come on. I'd have thought I'd had that whole lot out by now, but apparently not. Okay,
material deposited.
thank you. I just really want to cut that thing loose, and I can't. I can't get at it.
I wonder if it might help if I get the chair out. Right, okay. I want one of these chairs, I don't care. I want one of them out. May not be that one though. Tell you what, let's go inside and see if I can make any more sense of it from in here. I'm gonna shove the damn things out, if nothing else. Yes! Excellent. That whole lot's come out intact. Where's the barge gone?
Salvage secured.
Thank you.
Account credit applied.
That was nice. I love that, you know, when all the careful cutting in the world doesn't sort it. Apparently just walking in and booting it from behind is what you need to do. Got both chairs. Oh no, I didn't. I only got the one. Okay, that's fine. What is that? Don't know, but it only goes in the furnace anyway. Never mind. That's a power junction box. Oh, that's going to go well with my predilection for blowing things up. Nope, you're not coming out. Okay, fine. Quite like you to. It would be a nice gesture on your part. Just hit the sod it stage. No, you're all just blowing up, aren't you? All explosions all the time. I think if you don't get it back into the barge in time, it short circuits and then it's only fit for the furnace. That's a pain in the ass. Okay. Okay. That's not what I meant to do.
Okay, that's a smaller triangle than I'd hoped. And that's not what I actually intended to do at all. Yeah, no shit. Oh, it's processor salvage, which just to me feels slightly better than furnace. Okay. I think I have largely had enough of this ship. Now I know what I'm doing, I think it's going to be quicker in future. So let's mop up the big chunks still lying around.
Deposit accepted.
Oh, that went wrong. And yeah, I love that you can walk through. Oh, hello. I have just caused chaos over here. Right, that's fine.
Salvage destroyed. Please avoid damage.
Salvage missed, basically. I kind of slipped. Sue me. But I think I just lopped a whole bunch of stuff loose.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Thank you. Oh, I've done a number on this poor thing.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Wow, I'm gonna see all the way through it. It's ridiculous. That's a cut point I hadn't done, which I thought I'd done all the cut points. Looks like something large and slow moving has fallen off. Well, ish. Do that last section. I can stop going around in circles. So that's for the furnace. Oi! That's for the furnace.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
So is that. Oh, hello. What's still for the barge? Oops. coolant tank. Oh, right, okay. And fuel tank, because I see no way that can go wrong. Oh, I've just made the whole thing fall apart. Excellent. This is being a really good stress relieving game.
Credits deposited.
Yeah. I mean, I really hadn't intended to give this long ago. I don't know what if you go through the training and then actually do it in order. I don't know whether the campaign game will do the same thing. But the free play is amazing. It is just so relaxing in such a weird way. I think I've just cut off the whole front of that ship. Kinda. Oh, yes. Okay. I've just cut off the whole chunk.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Yeah, but I got more nanocarbon than I did titanium, so it's not a problem. Wow, I've cut it in half. Reef. But you can get out of the way. So let's have the other coolant tank.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Right, let's call that then. Unless there's anything imminently fantastic leaping out at me. Which I don't think there is. Another seat. Storage bin, which I really can't be bothered with at the moment. Console door. Okay. Or door console even. Okay, if I'm just leaving things randomly flapping around now, I'm just going to call it for tonight. So, let's head back to base and see how much I made. Cool. Ah, come back! Let me in. Yes, I want to end my shift. Ah, dear. So, I made 842,190 credits on that. I've knocked nearly a full million off my shift. Only a mere 999 million to go. Yeah, so close. Work order review. I wasn't even looking at the work orders. So yeah, aside from that one crash, to be honest with you, that was feeling pretty stable. I know they said that there were unfinished assets and such, but everything that was in felt sort of solid. Yeah. Student loans must be awful in this universe. Absolutely. Absolutely, Molia. Yeah, for a de-stressing game, I've been looking for something to fill that kind of slot. And I think that may well be my gig. So yes, I think we can safely say, certainly so far, it's nice. We am like. Yeah, aside from that, as I said, that one Unity crash, I don't think I'd have thought anything of it. But yeah, only came out this week.